1975 when my father started the Push Excel program. We spoke at hundreds of high schools, not only in the city of Chicago, throughout our state and around our country, advocating that when a senior graduates from high school, they should have a diploma in one hand, symbolizing knowledge and wisdom, and a voter registration card in the other, symbolizing power and responsibility.
We're making a little good trouble. We've got to prepare the next generation. We've got to prepare them. And in a time like this, we need to prepare them so they can have a voice, a seat at the table.
The most concrete action you can take is casting a ballot for the people who are in charge of your society. So and we want young people to be the leaders, and that's why it's important to make sure all these young people are able to cast their ballots.
We want to make sure that young people understand the process of what it means to register to vote, to understand the process of how government works for them, and to understand that government is supposed to serve their needs. And one of the best ways to make sure that happens is by making sure that young people have a voice and that they use it.
Voting is a gateway to having a voice in decisions that impact young people's lives. And yet many of us want to engage but don't always know how or when. And that's why it's so important that schools and youth spaces become trusted places where we can learn about voting and build lifelong civic habits. So this bill meets young people where we already are and gives us a real pathway to participate in our democracy.
Voting guide! Voting guide!
This is a nonpartisan bill. We're not telling students who to vote for or what to vote for. We're just asking them to register and vote. This is about getting them educated and registered so that they know that their voice needs to be represented and heard.
What they have begun here has the power to inspire other states at a critical moment in our democracy to mirror this legislation and empower 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds to accept the responsibility for the future of this nation to which they will inherit upon their graduations.
I worked besides Reverend Jackson for almost 50 years. I traveled with him. I saw his pain, but I also saw his hope. And he wants every child in this nation to be able to register to vote, to become civically engaged, and have a determination, make a decision to be part of this whole political process and control their future. And knowing his passion for young people, this bill is a legacy bill and a contribution to the work that he's done for this whole nation. When I worked with Devorah Crable and saw that the children in this state were not being registered to vote, I could hear his voice saying, do something, do something, do something. And so we did something. We've got about 3,000 take action letters that have been sent in. They're already pre-written. knowyourpowervote.us. You can go there and send a take action letter. It goes to your state rep or your senator asking them to vote for this bill.
We are living in perilous times, and your vote can change the trajectory of our country. I hear people all the time say, well, there's just no point. Well, don't complain about the state of our country if you're not going to go out and vote.